Hello, everyone. Welcome back for the little third episode, and hope you're all ready. The last episode we did cut off during the poem section, and so this time we're going to go through, going to read the poems, we're going to extract what the poems are, and I hope you all have a very lovely time listening to me being an absolute fool, but overall just having a nice time. So, without further ado, let's go, shall we? Okay, let's go with Yuri this time.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Sais. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. You know, you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That is certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, an example of that if you like to read it.
Of course. Is this poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Waccoon! The Waccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread. For a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incites. The moon incites its phase and reflects that much of light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm really projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently so that my bread is always handy. Every time brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. I rush of blood, classic Pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Wow.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using this poem as a canvas to express vividly imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what its purpose is supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want people to express the way it feels to me. To indulge in more unusual hobbies.
I really don't like doing this voice, friends. Holy.
It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. You don't have anything like that, Says.
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes. And some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Hell yeah. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Natsuki.
Well, not really any worse than your last one, but can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew? What?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get that feeling you're probably the most critical.
Phew, what me? Shit. Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Get to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden.
Wait, it's me. Sayori, wait, can I? Oh, fuck. Sayori's a type all of a sudden?
What? I don't know, but honestly, you can someone, Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you. It's like she's dragging around dead weight.
That's a little bit unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it went for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take each other and, well, you could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to share my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. Alright. Amy likes spiders. You know what I've learned? No, fuck me. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice, and I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spiders. Spider lovers. I'm going to tell everyone. Interesting.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with a much simpler analogies. And if it helps people realize how stupid they're being, like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks, man. Doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. That's just what makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it. But since she said something similar to you, that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I would try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. You know, even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll, I think she'll really appreciate the message in your poem.
Is that what I do best? Oh, it's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too. So look forward to it.
And there we go, the final piece of the poem.
Sad. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Oh, it's me. Eh? I'm not hiding anything, but
But your poem's so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, if we're the only one who feels that way. So,
No way. Not even Nesky.
well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Like, I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like,
Cooking.
let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you? Sorry. I pat Sayori's head.
I'm not kidding, you know.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts filling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Sass, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, what? It's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? Snap. I broke my pencil?
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she's dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Sorry, I apologize. It's not as good as yours.
Please, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends after friend, more bottles. Deep and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding all the nooks and the crannies, digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more, but my friends look through the locked front door. Finally, all done, I open and come in, my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Don't they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts shards all over the floor. Where it's supposed to be for my friends. My friends aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you.
Monica told me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out so good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even if it has to understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading Troy's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit down at the front of the room. It's about the festival? Well, sort of. Yeah, you're gonna do something in the festival. You know, like, I can put it together anyway.
Holy. It's not like we can put anything together. Anything good in just a few days. Excuse me.
We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry. Come on. I'm gonna make it simple, okay? Won't need to make much more than a few decorations. Barry's been working on posters and designs some pamphlets, and we can get out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what exactly we're gonna be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to tell everyone else who comes up and recites poems too. Larry's put in all the posters in cases anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been colour posting, holds it up for us to see.
You kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting the post up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it.
Oh, hang on. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guess? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. I still have to ask them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, it'll inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all here in this club today. Don't you just want to share that with others? To inspire them to find their feelings?
That brought you here?
In the first place. You know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing, if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fair. Guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glares around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club series is going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri.
But anyways, let's move over to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, is it too sudden?
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice shows the room more than that of her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
Wow, that was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Wait. Yuri's all fired up on his son.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down. She walks quickly to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Mirage of a Crimson Air.
Yuri's voice shakes and starts reading the poem. Just a moment, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform, into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns. In its structure, she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed within her breasts. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I am the first to start applauding. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. I keep pressing shit. I'm the first to start applauding. Woo, woo, woo. Everyone joins me afterwards when we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri,
that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called a medal. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayuri,
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem. It will still come out the best way it can. I see. Okay then.
So he begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made perfect to match. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. But maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it. Good job.
Oh, it's me. Good job, Sayori.
Thanks, Nathan. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick up a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Hatsuki. Don't make me go before Sass. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sass lower everyone's expectations a little before I have to do it. Hatsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I cover the one I wrote for today. I stand up, step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put into energy. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. So I am not really good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in what you're writing. That's something that will improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. I'll just see you next ski. Yeah. I'm going.
Aski Begrud. I have not said this word in a while. Naski begrudgingly begrudgingly whatever gets out of her seat. Begrudgingly. Okay. Begrudgingly out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called. It's called. Why are you looking at me like that? Because you're presenting.
Anyway, this poem is called Jump.
Naski takes a breath when she starts reciting the poem. Her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a ram to it. Naski's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Naski finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want with other people. But when it's my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be easier way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort to take a look. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to run poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yeah. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though. Well,
how am I supposed to respond to that?
it's okay, Sam. Sure, just say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walks home where Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I'm spacing it.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean,
Sayori fumbles her words.
so let's just say that one day you're asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question's that? You kind of put me on the spot here, you know. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together, so I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Sans. You think about me too much sometimes. You already wanted to do it. She wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, friendos. This is where we're going to call it for the third episode. I really do appreciate you all hanging out with me for a little bit, and I hope this little series so far has been somewhat enjoyable. Comparing to the first episode, I have reduced these by quite an amount, half the amount in that time, because an hour is pretty long, huh? It's pretty long. So, I want you all to have a very, very lovely day, whatever day it is for you. Make sure to take care of yourselves, be good, be kind. Mwah. And I will see you all again soon. Take care, friendos. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.